Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Stiliano with part 2 of our loom, our ceramic loom. So our loom has hardened from last week, as you can see here. First thing that's going to happen is there's going to be 2 colors at your table, and paintbrushes and a water. So just make sure you have those things, okay? Each class will get different colors. The ones for this class today will have silver and black. So each class will probably have a metallic color and a black. Okay. The very first job that we have is that we're going to paint the entire loom with the metallic color, not with the black. Try not to make it go into the holes, and you want to have really good coverage for this. So you're going to be painting around your entire loom, just like you see me doing here. So now I'm going to paint the insides. We're not going to paint on the back, just the insides. And we'll also paint on the outer edge. So the outer edge is this part. You're going to have a piece of paper that you're working on to make sure that our tables stay nice and clean. And you want to make sure that you have good coverage. So you want to make sure that you don't see any of the red spots. For some of you it might mean doing a second coat. For others it won't. Okay. Last side. And let's be a red spot detective. Yep, the second coat's really working well for this. So let's go ahead and everyone take a minute. We're going to all do a second coat. You don't want to know that this was once red. Okay. Doing a pretty good job. Can I ask a friend to look at your loom and make sure that you have gotten all of your red spots? Sometimes it takes a friend to be able to tell you. A second pair of eyes can be very helpful in these situations. So just going around and really making sure I've gotten all my little areas. So the next step will be the fun step, although I think that this whole project is fun, but this is going to be the really fun step coming up. So now I'm going to take my brush, I put it into my water. I never want to leave a brush with paint out on the table to dry. I want to always make sure I put it in water to soak. So now we're going to revisit some of those Aztec patterns that we learned last year and the year before. So I'm going to have a few up on the board for you to see. I think what I'll do is a few different patterns on here. You can do the same. So you don't have to do the same one I'm doing. You can choose. I'm going to do my zigzag pattern. Go slow. You don't need to go fast on this step. Watch what I do here. I'm going to turn it around this way, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. We're using tribal patterns because this is a Native American project. So it makes sense to me. So I'm going to finish up. There we go. And now I'd like to do my sides, but I can do my sides a different pattern if I would like to. So how about connected X's? That's a fun one. In connected X's, what you do first is you make X's that are connected. So they kind of make this diamond shape. And now inside of the X's, you're going to make lines going in one direction. And then on the outside, you're going to make the lines go in the opposite direction. You get this very interesting hypnotizing pattern that I call connected X's. And you guessed it, we're going to do it on the other side as well. So we're going to turn this around. And on this side I will also do my connected X pattern. I want to be consistent and make sure my lines go in that same direction that they did the last time. So it's a very good idea to have a real small detail-y brush like the one I'm holding here. Okay, and next week we will learn how to actually start weaving and looming. All right, until then, bye-bye.